Hi guys, this is Kat, and today I'm making a cake. This is gonna be a super easy cake because you don't need any measuring devices or anything for it. You could probably call it like a yogurt cup cake, because all you need for measuring all the ingredients is a yogurt cup. Is that how we call it? Cup thing? Receptacle? Yogurt receptacle?
Cup thing, yogurt receptacle thing, yep.
Yeah! I'm just gonna use this. Okay. Usually you can make all of this with just one portion of yogurt. So like if you're making this cake for like 3 or 4 people, you will be totally fine using just one of these. But it's 5 of us, so I decided to double all the ingredients. So do I even start with this? Yes. Okay, so basic. Yogurt. And that's amazing. Here's the second yogurt. You can use pretty much any yogurt you want. I'm pretty sure it works with like low fat yogurt as well. So for each little cup of yogurt you also need a cup of flour. So because we use two cups of yogurt, I'm gonna use 2 cups of flour. Ugh. Well, I'm trying, therefore no one can judge me. Okay, so in the original recipe you're using half of the cups of sugar, so we're gonna use 1 whole cup because we're going double. I'm using this this sort of blondie dark sugar because that's really just the only kind we have at home right now. Wow, this is gonna be so pretty. Simon, show them my decoration so they stop paying attention to the mess.
Flowers!
The mess. I hope this is not the self-raising one. It shouldn't be. That's like my favorite bit about baking anything in Britain, is that you have to live in a constant fear of accidentally buying the self-raising flour. Now, what? Oil. Yes. You can use melted butter or oil. I prefer oil. This is the groundnut oil, which kind of doesn't really have much flavor. I definitely wouldn't recommend olive oil. That would probably give your cake very distinctive olive oil flavor, so do not attempt to do that. Okay, so 1/3 in the original, so 2/3 in this one. Look how pretty. Not really. Now, baking powder. Just a bit of it. They say half a bag, so I do have this, but I also have actual bags. So I'm gonna take the bag and just use the whole bag. Because otherwise I would be nervous about fucking it up the whole time it's being baked. I would expect it to be a bit more powdery. I bet that this is gonna cause me some trouble. Maybe we can use like the mixer thing for this later. What do you think?
Why not?
Just to make it go all over our kitchen. Whee! Okay, and the last thing that goes in is eggs. 2 eggs. And the original is just 1 egg. But we're going big, so 2 eggs. Thank you for your input, Kat. He wants to be in the balcony. I'm still recording. This is safe. Hopefully. F. F.
Yes.
Ah!
You okay?
I get scared of kitchen appliances. Okay, so I think that this is basically the the cake base. I wonder if the whipping actually is going to make it more fluffy, because it does have egg in it. This now goes into the form. Whoop.
Scrape, scrape, scrape.
Yeah. Totally not gonna make you sick. Every time Simon takes footage of me, it's like me licking things I'm not supposed to be licking. Oil and eggs and sugar and flour. Okay, so because it's like the peak of summer and thus very much the strawberry season, we decided to use strawberries for this cake. And now the last step is to make some crumble topping, for which I generally like to use wholemeal flour, just because it's kind of, you know, chunkier, just, you know, full of bran and shit. Now my fat of choice for this is butter. The fuck? Did you hear that? That was the cat.
That's the cat destroying the house.
Yep. Okay. So, in case you were thinking, this is not super bad for you. Now look at all this butter I'm gonna put in. Ah! Noises. Okay. So this mixture of flour and butter and some sugar just goes on top. Top, 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 top. You see, there was totally no point in putting the fruit into some sort of amazing pattern, because now I do this and ruin everything. Okay, so now this goes in for 180 degrees if you have a normal oven. I would put it in for like 160 or 170 because we have a fan oven. You probably do too. I just know that like my mom doesn't know how to use it even though she has one. And the baking takes about 20 to 30 minutes, but in my experience from the past it always takes longer, like longer than 20. And this is a double one, so it's probably gonna be 30 to 40.
Guess we'll see. Jump cut!
I'm just gonna poke it to see. It's very fluffy. I think it might be done. Do you think it's done?
I think it's done.
Because there's the yogurt in it, it's gonna be pretty moist. So when you're trying if it's done, it generally is. Like, it's been about 35 minutes now, which, you know, makes... It sounds like it should be done. If the half portion, the original recipe, asks for 20 minutes in the oven, I say that 35 minutes for this dude here should be okay. Thank you, cat.